Hey ghouls, it's me, your favorite demon. If you're tuning in for the first time and you've never seen me before, then hi, I'm mierda. I'm a non-binary artist from Puerto Rico, and today we're going to be unboxing some Puerto Rican brands of makeup. First, I have this package from By Melolops. I have been eyeing this brand for about a year. I found out about it from a friend of mine. She's called Magic Mama. She's a cosplayer. Hey girl, love you. Thanks. And the first time that I saw this brand, I was so ecstatic because it reminded me of my cyber goth days, like everything black and neon, and it just looks so industrial, and I fell in love. I needed to have it in my life. But I don't really wear makeup as much as I used to. I'm currently not wearing any makeup at all right now. And in 2020, I go out even less, let alone any parties, because that's just not happening, you know? And so I've been trying very, very hard to not buy new makeup, especially when all this neon everything trend exploded, and I was just so happy because I remember in the good old days when you had to buy special effects makeup for you to be able to have UV makeup, and I still have a few of those, mainly Creolan. So yeah, when I've been following By Melolops for a year on Instagram, and I saw that they had some mystery boxes, and I was like, ooh, a mystery box. I've never bought a mystery box before. So I decided to treat myself, even though my bank was like, with what? Pero nada, cosas que pasan, tú sabes, normal. Y pues aquí estamos. This is my first mystery box, and we're going to unbox it together. So, vamos a ver qué me trajo Santa Claus. En otras palabras, Santa yo, porque yeah. Okay, so this is what we see first. Their first collection was called Radioactive, and their second collection is this one with a collaboration with Cut Creaser. So according to the description, when I bought this, you're so in the mystery box. There are 3 sizes. I got the medium size one, and you can get items from either collection, either the Radioactive or the Cut Creaser, and that seemed quite fascinating and exciting. So let's see what we got. Oh my god, this is so pretty! It's so pretty, you guys. Like, anybody that knows me knows that I love neon crap. Like, okay, let's see. We have one neon pigment, in the color Rays. First, let's count how many items are here. Next, we have, I'm guessing this is a water ink. Yes, we have a Cut Creaser water ink in the shade. Yo creo que tengo que abrirlo para ver el nombre. In the shade Gauntlet. This is Marvel inspired, like Thanos. And the inside is so cute. Maybe I'll do close-up pictures later porque así no se ve muy bien. Pero anyway, sí. Water ink Gauntlet. Okay, so I have a yellow water ink, which is good because, man, the yellow lipstick that I've been using for my makeup is already dried out, and it's not with my art materials because it's not working. So we have a neon yellow pigment, a yellow water ink. This is a neon pigment in the shade... ¿Dónde está el nombre? Voy a tener que abrir la caja para ver el nombre. Okay, neon pigment in the shade Beam. Que esto es como con chinita. So this is a radioactive orange. Love. So that's 3 items so far. This is... I don't know what this is. Let's see what this is. Ay, no quiero romper la caja, pero es que yo soy tan bestia. Okay, got it. Here we have a water ink in the shade Beam. So I have a neon pigment in Beam and a water ink in Beam. I'm so excited to do makeup with this. Another neon pigment. This one has a sticker on it with the name Atomic. So Atomic is like, it looks like a magenta. Ay, lo abrí por el lado que no era. Ay. Because these boxes are cushioned inside, so on one side there's like this cardboard thing that buffers the product. So 10/10 on packaging. Okay, so this is like a purpley magenta neon pigment. So we have so far 3 neon pigments and 2 water inks. But wait, there's more! Okay, another neon pigment. This one is green. Let's see what the name is. Déjame abrirlo por el lado que es esta. Se me mete la peluca en la boca, carajo. Okay, this one is slime. Neon pigment in slime. I can imagine the possibilities with this. Like, it's all I ever wanted. I love these little papers. Like, I save them when I get them in packages. Okay, so here we have a brush from the Cut Creaser collection. It doesn't seem to have a... yes, it has a size number on it. It's C1. So let me pop it out of here so that you can look at it. Carajo. Okay, so it was like this, and then this extends, so it's travel friendly. Y mira esa puntita que finita, like, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I'll take close-up pictures later. Okay, so this is what I was looking for too. I really wanted one of these brushes. Okay, so here we have C1. Let me put it in this tube so I don't lose it. And there's another brush. Okay. This one is an angled brush. This one is C4. Y esta también se sale la cosita esta. Is this one stuck? Ah, there we go. Okay, so this one is an angled brush. Si lo puedes como que ver ahí. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. We have an angled brush and a nice, very thin eyeliner brush. When I saw the really long rigger ones, like those always kind of freak me out. But this is what I was expecting the most. Like, I'm so happy I got it. Cabrones. Dime que esto no grita cyber goth vibes. Like, it's so beautiful. Just look at that packaging. Like, my inner raver is just overjoyed. Let me see if I can slide this out, because I don't want to ruin the thing. So this is the Radioactive Palette. Let's open it. ¡Ah! Mira qué bello, puñeta! Okay, so it has this little plastic to take care of the palette. Tiene como que el negro. Ya. Okay. So. This is the Radioactive Palette. The white is called Volt. The pink is Atomic. Purple is Ultraviolet. The yellow is Rays. Eso es metálico. Sí, eso. What's silver? Yeah, silver is X-ray. The purple is Cosmic. Black is Toxic. I kind of wanted a toxic water ink. Pero pues nada, ni modo. Me compro uno después. That's a red, infrared, and this yellow looks metallic, so that's a gold. It's called light. Then there's a turquoise, which is element. The green is slime, and the orange is beam. Now, I believe most of these shades are UV reactive, but the neon pigments will be even more fluorescent than these. If you can check their Instagram, you can see the swatches. So I'm gonna stand up so that I can zoom in the camera and maybe do some swatches of these beautiful things. Okay, so as you can see, my skin tone is kind of yellowish. So I'm gonna do some swatches on my arm first for the Radioactive palette, so that you can see how it looks like on this type of skin tone. I'm not gonna put any primer on it, just gonna swatch like that, just so that you get an idea of the color. So first I'm gonna start with Volt. And this white seems to be kind of like a shimmer. Ay, como eso es blanco, eso casi no se ve con la fucking bombilla. Let me see if I can dim these lights a little bit so that maybe you can see it. Okay, ahí más o menos se ve. Okay, so that's Volt. I think I'll just take a picture of all of them swatched so that it's easier. Déjame buscar el paño que yo tenía. ¿Qué carajo yo puse el paño? I brought some water here to test, so let me clean my finger and dry it. Okay, continuamos. Next is Atomic. It's a nice little pink. Okay, that's Atomic. Limpiarme el dedo otra vez. Let's use another finger. Okay. Ultraviolet. It's a nice purpley color. Ay Dios, yo soqueo haciendo esto. Ay mira, ahí trae. Okay. So that's Ultraviolet. Okay. Okay. That's Rays. Realmente eso no se ve un carajo. Déjame bajar la brillantez de esta bombilla un momento. Does that show up better? Ay, mira, ahí trae. Okay. So X-ray is a metallic silver. I mean, silver is metallic, valga la redundancia. I'm just saying that way it's metallic. Oh yeah. ¿Cómo carajo la gente hace swatches? Porque de verdad que yo estoy colgadísima. Here we go. So this is the shimmery white. Let me get the light closer. The shimmery white, the pink, the purple, the yellow, the metallic, the blue, the black, infrared, that's the shimmery yellow, the gold, turquoise, the green, I'm making shadows myself, and the orange. So yeah, it's a beautiful rainbow and a little bit of metallics. I live for this. Now I'm gonna wash my arm and check out the other things. Okay, my arm is nice and dry, so I figure I'd do a close-up of the arm and do the swatches here. I think I'll swatch the water inks first, and that way I'll test the brush as well. So I'm going to use the angled brush first, which is called C4. Now when you get brushes, they always have this coating that you have to wash it off with water. Let me get my trapo. I use this for painting. Okay. Okay, pigment. So there were four pigments and 2 water inks. So let's swatch the cut creaser in Gauntlet. I had already wet the brush a little bit, so when you use water inks, you're only supposed to wet a small area and then let it dry. So I can already see that there's some color on the brush. And puede ver ahí, vamos a ver. Vamos a hablar un poquito más. Sometimes getting the right consistency gets some getting used to. Because I've used face paints and I always either use too much water or not enough, and it just takes me a while to get the hang of it. So using water inks is just like face paints. Every water activated product gets some getting used to. Takes some getting used to. Como sea que se diga. Anyway, ahí se ve, but that's Gauntlet. it's a bright yellow, alright. Así que voy a limpiar la brocha para usar esta misma con el otro. This is the mug that I use for my watercolors. Acabo de escuchar el plástico caerse al piso. You know, it's always important to keep the little plastic things that protect the brushes so that they keep their shape. So now I'm just cleaning this brush. And I'm patting it down on this trapo. Trapo is rag in English. Excuse my Spanglish, but sorry, not sorry. Okay, it's turning out clear. So that was Gauntlet. And here's what I was saying about the packaging. Since the campaign is Be Your Own Superhero, the inside of the little box is like a comic book. I mean, isn't that just adorable? Like, I love it. It's so cute. Puñera enfoca. Anyway, let's see. I'm probably gonna save them in these boxes that they came in. I'm not sure. Okay, next is Beam. ¿Se ve ahí? No sé. Which is this beautiful fluorescent orange. You know, there's a common misconception about neon. The proper word for neon is fluorescence because that's what the electromagnetic reaction is. Neon is actually just an element, and it does glow kind of like reddish orange, but the rest of the colors are just fluorescent. Anyway, I already wet the brush and there's enough color on the brush. Let's swatch. Ah, mira que bello. It's so bright and beautiful. I love it. Makes me just want to paint my whole face with it. Qué exagerada, ¿verdad? Pero es que es hermoso. Like, I live for fluorescence. Okay. So let's clean this brush. Always clean your brushes after you use them. I really need to follow my own advice because sometimes I leave my makeup brushes all dirty. I wonder if I can use these pigments for painting. I should do a test on watercolor paper and see how that looks. That's also part of the excuse why I bought this collection. Since I've been prioritizing my art materials, I was like, but what if I buy this neon makeup and I do a makeup look and then I'll use them for art reference and so that I can work on my paintings. And ni me fui en ese viaje, cabrón. Tripeando en quechua, ya tú sabes, buscando cualquier excusa para comprar maquillaje, because Lord knows I don't need an excuse to buy makeup, but since I am working with fluorescent pigments and in my painting, I figured since I'm going to be taking a portrait painting class next semester, I can use myself as a model and experiment with makeup and paint and everything, and at least that was my excuse for buying this time. Okay, so I'm still trying to get the water ink to come off the brush. Still cleaning this. And I'll swatch ¿cómo se llama? The neon pigments. Okay, it's already coming off clear. This is clean. Now we leave it here to dry and hope my cat doesn't knock it over. And we lift this out to dry so that bacteria doesn't grow inside of them. Although I didn't use that much water, so that should be fine in about half an hour or so. Pero anyway, continuamos. The neon pigments. So on the Melolops Instagram, you can see the difference between the water inks and the neon pigments. But like I said, I'm just doing these swatches so that you have an idea of how they look like on somewhat of my skin tone. Okay, so this has a sticker. Good thing my nails are long. So, ay carajo, no saquen la tapa. Es el sticker, no la tapa. You don't want the sifter to come off. So again, these are just my first impressions because this is my first time buying from this brand. That, like I said, I had been eyeing it for quite a while, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy anything because I am a broke college student studying painting. So most of my money goes into art materials. Okay, como esto tiene un sifter, I'm just gonna put some product on the lid. Si le da la gana de salir, ¿verdad? Okay, I think there's a little bit there. Let's see. Since my nails are long, okay. Que estroban. Okay. Ah, mira que bello. Just look at that. Look at that. Ah, it's beautiful. So pretty. Déjame limpiarme el dedo ahora. Okay, my finger's clean. I didn't make a mess. Yay! Let's move on to the next one. So that was the color Slime. Beautiful. Déjame abrirlo por el lado que es. Oh, and look at the little labels that it has. It has the cruelty-free logo and the vegan logo. And it expires in 36 months once you open it. And it says made in PRC. PRC means People's Republic of China. So that means that this was packaged in China, but it is sold by a Puerto Rican company. It's just like other makeup where they make it someplace else and they sell it locally. Okay, this was ¿qué color era este? This was Rays. Okay, let's see how the neon yellow looks like. What I'm most happy about is that I got the colors that I wanted. I really wanted the neon green and the yellow because those are the colors that I like the most. Well, that and neon pink. So yeah, this mystery box was a total hit for me. I absolutely love everything that I got. I'm happy that I got a little bit from the brush collection, a little bit from the Radioactive collection, and the cut creaser in yellow. Ay carajo, me cayó en la mesa. Qué desastre. Anyway, tumba el agua también, tumba todo. So this is the yellow, and this is again like on unprimed skin. So just imagine that on your eyes. I mean, if you check out their Instagram, there are so many gorgeous looks, and it's like, how do people do such excellent makeup? And I know it's because practice makes perfect and whatever. I don't really wear much makeup, so sometimes when I do my makeup, it's like, oh, it looks so much prettier in my head. But normal. Then I have to remind myself that I really don't do as much makeup as other people. So obviously, it's not gonna look as pretty or professional or whatever. But then I look back at old pictures of how I used to do my makeup, and it's like, oh, yes, there is definitely some progress. So, whatever. I don't feel jealous by people that are more talented than me. I just know that everybody does what they can with what they know. So, whatever. Okay, let's go to the next. This is the Toxic Orange. Yes, so pretty. This one is called Beam, like I said before. And that's the orange. Ay, qué lindo. Me encanta tanto. So this is Atomic. And it's like, I mean, it's a hot pink, but it's more on the red violet side, but cool tone. It's more purple. It's not straight up hot pink. And that's Atomic. So, me voy a acercar. So these two are the water inks. This is Gauntlet, and this is, what was it? Beam? Ya se me olvidó el nombre. Yeah, Beam. And these are the Pigments. Okay, so let me lower this light so that you can see with my actual skin. Well, I mean, it's on my skin, but with the skin tone not so bright with the light. And that's it. That's it for the By Melolops mystery box. I forgot to show how it looks in black light. So this one doesn't show up as well, the the pink one, because I accidentally rubbed it on my shirt, but it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So this is the Beam water ink, that orange, and the Beam neon pigment. So yeah, so pretty. Actually, this is just under blue light because blue light is similar to ultraviolet, but I can go get my my UV flood lamp, so I'm gonna do that. So this is the swatches under straight up UV light. Thanks for watching. Bye.
And goodbye.